I'm just kind of like, I don't see what it's really doing for me. Those are my feelings right now, and I will see you guys in my next check and we'll see how this is wearing. What's up, you guys? So today I'm going to be showing you guys the wear time on the Becca Skin Love Foundation. Sorry, I had to read that off of my little sample bag here because I did grab a sample of it because I wasn't sure if I was going to like this foundation or not, and I didn't want to buy it and return it. So we're trying it out first and we're gonna go from there. Also, I have like so many foundations in my collection that I'm not going to just add to the mass that it is. So right now I'm working off of some samples and we're gonna go from there. So what I do know is that the Becca Skin Love Foundation is going to be like their version of a tinted moisturizer. However, I've already used it one time and I have noticed that it's almost like the tinted moisturizer version of their Ultimate Coverage Foundation. So their Ultimate Coverage Foundation comes in like a stand-up tube. It's like a round tube, and this one's going to come in like an upside down pump, kind of like it looks very similar to this. Like this is the Lancome Skin Feels Good tinted moisturizer, but it's almost the exact same packaging as this, which I really like because I feel like I get the most out of my product that way. And I am going to look up all the details on this product because I have not done any research on this. So we're going to figure out what this foundation is all about together. Okay, so really quick, just so that you guys know what we're getting into with this foundation, I'm going to read you a small portion of the description of the product on the Sephora website like I normally do. The coverage is listed as medium. It's for all skin types: sensitive, normal, dry, combination, and oily. The finish is natural, so it's not going to be dewy, it's not going to be matte, it's going to be somewhere in between. Under the what it is section, it says a weightless, medium buildable coverage foundation with a velvety natural finish that mimics the look of smooth, healthy skin. Looks like it has Becca's Glow Nectar Brightening Complex,
which is a proprietary blend of natural ingredients and actives that help brighten, hydrate, and nourish the skin. This long-lasting, self-setting foundation provides medium, buildable coverage that feels weightless and looks natural. Formulated without parabens, sulfates, and phthalates, has vitamin C, ginger, cold-pressed avocado, ooh, that's fancy, and melon extract. Maintains the skin's natural moisture levels for all-day comfortable wear.
Interesting. It's supposed to be very, very, very good for your skin. Cold-pressed avocado. That's really cool. That sounds very hydrating and nourishing, as well as calming, which I think might be good for somebody like me who tends to have a lot of redness in their skin. And this retails for $44 at Sephora, and I always read the suggested usage because I want to make sure that I am applying it the correct way. It says apply with your fingertips, foundation brush, or a sponge for a self-setting natural finish. Self-setting, man, I feel like I should do one side. I think I'm just gonna set one side the way that I normally would and then leave the other side since it's self-setting. Also, they came out with this thing called the Glow Elixir. So I have two samples. I have the foundation, and mine is in the shade Porcelain, and then the Glow Elixir. This is like a serum. Let me just go ahead and get a little bit of details on that. I will leave a little timestamp here. If you're not interested in the Glow Elixir, you can skip ahead to me applying the foundation, but I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit if you are interested in the Glow Elixir. Okay, it says it's a lightweight primer serum infused with Becca's Glow Nectar Brightening Hydra Complex, a proprietary blend of natural ingredients that help brighten, hydrate, and soothe the skin. Oh, wow. Lots of good things in this. Brightening molasses, a soothing blend of honey, algae, and peony extract, moisture magnets like sodium hyaluronic and licorice, an antioxidant smoothie of blueberry extract, cranberry extract, resveratrol. I have no idea what that is. Maybe I'll look that up too. And vitamin E shields delicate skin from glow dulling effects of free radicals. It's a water-based serum, so there's no like greasiness to it. Wow, I'm actually really excited about the serum. And the serum retails for $48, so it's just a few more dollars than the foundation itself. Let me see if you can wear it at night. I didn't read the suggested usage, but this one's cool. It comes in a little dropper, and it looks like it has like a little bit of shimmer particles to it, so that's what's gonna give it the glow. Use once daily on clean skin, followed by a moisturizer, Becca primer, and foundation. It sounds like it's meant to be used under foundation, obviously, since it's a priming moisturizer, so I guess that just means that it's not meant for nightly use. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. I already applied my moisturizer, but I'm just gonna put it on over, even though it says to apply it before moisturizer. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It almost smells like watermelon candy. Oh, smells so, so good. Now, I will say, since I wore this once already, I think I may have gotten a shade that's a little bit too light for me. I don't know if I've gotten a little bit of color. I know that you probably can't tell that I might have gotten a little bit of color, but every time I've put on my normal foundations recently, I have felt like they're just a little bit too light. So I don't know. I have been in the sun a little bit more recently than I normally am, but I don't feel like I haven't spent a lot of time outdoors. I don't know, like it's not like I went to the beach or anything like that. Who knows? Okay, so I'm so glad that it said that I could use a brush or a sponge or my fingertips because lots of options, and you know I'm gonna be using a sponge. Look at this. I still have all my makeup packed up in this little bag. By the way, I just did a pack with me video. I uploaded it to my Facebook and my YouTube channel, so I will leave a little info card here. All right, I'm just going to use my Real Techniques sponge. My skin does feel very, very nice and refreshed and smooth. I'm not noticing a ton of radiance, maybe a little bit, but nothing that's like blowing me out of the water. So yeah, definitely doesn't add a substantial amount of radiance, but it's nice. All right, I'm just taking a little bit on my sponge and here we go. So one thing that I did notice about this whenever I first used it is the consistency of it. Like the consistency is very, very similar to the Ultimate Coverage, but just like a little bit more lightweight. And I've been using both the Ultimate Coverage and this foundation recently because I actually got samples of both of them. So no, I don't think that this is too light for me. This is actually a really good color for me. It's just whenever I was doing it the first time, I did it in a dark hotel room and it looked too dark for me in the hotel room, but in like natural lighting, it looks really nice. Definitely has really, really good coverage. I don't know, just from the look of the bottle and everything, it seemed like it was supposed to be more of a tinted moisturizer, but it definitely doesn't look or act like a tinted moisturizer whatsoever. It has more coverage. It feels like a full-on foundation, and they do call it a foundation, so it's just in my mind, whenever I see a bottle like that, I'm like, oh, tinted moisturizer, but it's like, no, it's a foundation. All right, so far, absolutely love it. Looks super, super skin-like, super, feels so lightweight. I like the way it's sitting on my skin. Was really easy to apply, didn't have any issues blending or anything like that. Like it's looking really, really good. It didn't say anything about like the longevity of it's supposed to be like 24 hours or anything like that, like their Ultimate Coverage one is, but so now I'm just going to quickly apply my concealer on both sides, and I always start with the Laura Mercier. This is the Flawless Fusion Concealer, and I use this kind of as my color corrector because you see how freaking peachy pink it is. Just blend that in with my sponge. And then I think I'm actually gonna do my Too Faced Born This Way. Oh, should I do this one? I'm not sure if it'll be light enough. Because here's the thing, I'm debating on whether I should set my eyes or not on the side that I'm not setting, because would that technically be setting my concealer or my foundation? Or both? Just to really, really get a feel for this, I'm gonna go light on the concealer today. So I am gonna use my Born This Way, because whenever I go light on my concealer, I like to do something that's a little bit more similar to my skin tone and not like super light and bright. By the way, this concealer is literally life. Still planning on doing a wear test on this, so stay tuned for that. I have noticed that this one creases a whole lot less than any concealer I've ever used in my life. I mean, just look at that coverage. It's so good. I mean, we are fully freaking covered. I need some lip balm. Alright, so let me set one side how I normally would, which I turned around to grab what I need, but I have everything that I need on my lap because somehow my lash box just flew to the other side of the room. Okay, that's where we are today. Oh frick, if I don't set my under eyes, my mascara is gonna smudge like heck. So I'm not gonna put any mascara on my lower lash line to try to prevent that, because I don't want that to skew my judgment. Where's my Laura Mercier powder? So I guess we're doing a natural look today as well. Like all I've been doing recently is like natural looks. Okay, so I'm gonna set my left side. So I do my Laura Mercier powder under my eyes to really get those all stuck in place. Kind of do some light baking. And then for the rest of my face, I do my MAC powder. This is just what I've been doing recently. Like, you don't have to put powder all over your freaking face to set everything, but I don't know. I feel like I just go through these phases and I just try things, and I don't always have a reason for them. I just like, this is what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna just try things just to try them and do that for a while and then try something else, and then, I don't know, it's just makeup. Guys, it's not that serious. So this side is definitely gonna be way more dewy than this side. Okay, so I'm gonna go off camera and throw on a little bit of eye makeup and fix up my brows a little bit, and I will be right back to do a quick little check-in before we go out through the rest of our day and see if this lasts, if it falls apart, if it really is self-setting like it said it does, or if we need to do all of our setting techniques like we normally do. So I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so here is everything all together, all my makeup on. This is the set and powdered side. Oh, sorry, getting a little too close there. And then this is the unpowdered side. As you can see, a little bit more glowy, feels a little bit more tacky. This one definitely feels set in place, and this one feels a little bit more sticky, but nothing that's like bothersome. I did just have to press it quite a bit back into like my fine lines on my forehead because I was really hating the way that it looked on my forehead. There are just some foundations that work really well with my forehead wrinkles, and then some that just really don't. Like seriously, they make the lines look way deeper than they are, and it just looks textured and really bad, and this one was doing that, and so I pressed it back in, so it's looking okay right now, but we'll see how it wears throughout the day. I'm a little bit skeptical about it. Right now I'm really feeling like I'm not gonna like the way it looks on my forehead, and that I'm going to feel pretty average about everywhere else on my face. Those are my feelings right now, and I will see you guys in my next check-in. We'll see how this is wearing. What's up, everyone? Why did I say that? I never say that in my check-ins. Anyways, it is now 7:31. Oh no, it's 7, it doesn't matter. It's like 7:30. I'm feeling about how I thought I was gonna be feeling with this foundation, but you know what's really cool? Like, take a look up close. This is how your concealer acts when you set it, and this is how your concealer acts when you don't set it. Big difference. This side looks obviously more matte, and this side we're getting a lot of glow. We're getting a little bit more movement around like the nose area than we are on this side. Chin is looking pretty even from side to side, and I'm not hating it as much on my forehead as I thought I would. From the set side to the unset side, it looks pretty consistent. I just know that from this point forward, I will definitely have to set my under eyes because I mean, that's just concealer. Not hating it, not blown away by it. Feeling pretty in between. The most that I can see in terms of the benefits of this foundation would probably be the skincare that it has in it, but I don't necessarily know if that's something that I would go out of my way for. Things could change, we'll see. I will do one more check-in before the end of the night, so. All right, guys, we are late into the night. Not really though, because it is 9:34 p.m. But I've been wearing this foundation for a decent enough amount of time, I feel, to really get a feel for it. It has already started to break up on my chin quite a bit. On the set side and on the non-set side, it has broken up around my nose area. It has settled into my forehead lines. It has definitely worn off on the unset side. It has definitely worn off here and broken up quite a bit on my cheek and nose area. In fact, I think it's pretty much come off mostly around this area. However, on my forehead from the set side to the unset side, looks pretty much the same, honestly. I would definitely say that this is a foundation that you want to set. I'm just seeing that it's just not laying as well. I know that they say that it's self-setting, and it definitely doesn't feel like really tacky and like sticky and like it hasn't been set. Like, it doesn't give me that non-set feeling, but it just doesn't last as well. I mean, it still looks fine. It doesn't look horrible, but if I were somebody who had really oily skin, I have normal to dry, by the way, I just feel like it would fall apart like that. And for $44, I'm just kind of like, it's not bad, it's not amazing. I'm not seeing what's like so special about this foundation other than the skincare ingredients. If you're somebody who's like super skincare conscious and like ingredient conscious, I think this might be a good one for you. However, I'm more concerned about how my foundation is wearing and stuff like that, but on the good side of things, it does have good coverage, it has decent longevity, it's not amazing, and it feels really nice and lightweight. great. So if you're looking for a new foundation and you want to try it out, I definitely would. Are there other foundations that I like better than this one? Definitely 100%. I guess one thing that really bothers me is that one of its selling points is that it's self-setting, and I think it needs to be set. I just think it is what it is. So. And then whenever it comes to the priming serum, I'm just kind of like, it felt really nice going on, and it definitely gives you like a nice little bit of hydration and stuff like that. So if you're somebody who doesn't have a serum that you're using already or a primer that you're using already, I would say it's great to reach for. Do I think that there are other primers that do more? Absolutely. Do I think that there are other serums that do more? 100% yes. This one just kind of felt like a little bit refreshing and gave a slight teeny tiny bit of radiance to the skin. So I don't know. I just feel like at the price point for the serum, $48, which actually $48 for a serum is really, really low. I just kind of like, I don't see what it's really doing for me as opposed to me not using it. And then I have other foundations that are the same price, if not more, that I would prefer to use over this guy. And I also have foundations that are way less than this that I'm just like, I would also prefer to use those. Just that's where we are. Very neutral. I definitely feel like it's gonna be one of those products that you'll have to try out for yourself. So if you have tried this product, make sure that you leave a comment down below and let me know what your experience is. And make sure that you also tell me what products you would like to see me put to the test next so that I know what to try out for you guys next. I think next week I'm gonna do the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. See what you've been missing right over here, and make sure to hit the little subscribe button before you leave if you wanna see more videos like this. And I feel like I'm landing a plane, but we're landing this video. So I will see you all in Friday's video, which will be a vlog about Cincinnati, by the way. So I will see you on Friday. Bye!